Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're in Tokyo, Japan for
Tokyo Auto Salon.
There's some really cool cars here and there's some very unusual cars. They're being our top favorite weird and wacky cars right now. I don't think I've ever seen a fully bedazzled car before, but we have two of them here in the DAD customizing booth. Something to see for sure. I've never seen this in person, but this company DAD behind me sells customizing parts for the interior car, exterior car, very shiny sequins, and they're showcasing it with these two cars, and it catches your eye, that's for sure. Now for another unusual car that I don't know what it is. The sign here says it's an EAZ1 Nissan. Very unique looking car. A lot of different styling I've never seen before. Look at the fenders. They put the mirrors right here in the fenders. The wheels are like solid except for this little cover, this little hole here, so you can get your valve stem. It says Stelvio on the back with a dual exhaust kit. Never seen anything like this before.
So ACTI, the company that built this, they actually have done, there's like the ACTI S15.
But you've seen this car before.
Not this car specifically,
ACTI.
but they do modifications to cars.
So this is aftermarket.
I believe so, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like
that explains why I haven't seen this at all before.
exactly, yeah. So like they made like a convertible S15, and that's like an ACTI version.
It says EAZ1 is the model here. And here is the ACTI Zagato Stelvio.
So yeah, it started out as a Stelvio. That's what it's as a Stelvio. That's what it seems. So it's just an ACTI version of that.
Another unusual car, this pink car here with the Lambo doors. I've been trying to figure out what it was. I asked the owner. You know what it is?
I've thought Miata, I've thought Porsche. I know I've seen this hood.
Okay, the hood
somewhere.
is a giveaway.
What is it?
It's an FD.
Oh, I should have
FDR7.
known.
Very weird looking car. New front bumpers and headlights. And in the back, it looks different as well. Got the Lambo doors, red interior with Recaro seats.
Interesting choice.
And the pink Miata next to it with the rotary in it, actually. Very, very interesting. Look at
the shifter.
Oh, they got subs in the back. Little racing steering wheel. Everybody's signing the wing on the back. I think they did the work to actually mold the rear bumper into the fender all the way down the side here. And I like the aero work they did back here too. Matt, I figured out what front and rear bumper this is. I'll give you a hint. Their booth's right there. Amia?
Amia?
I don't know how to say it.
Amia.
Amia. Ari Amia.
Wow.
Yeah. Another unusual one here. On the side, it's labeled as a Skyline, but it doesn't look like a Skyline. According to this brochure here, it's a Suzuki Mighty Boy. This is what it looked like before. And that's what it looks like. It's got some really cool seats inside here. And then a truck bed in back, which is how they came, was as a truck. But then they put some Skyline styling on here. Pretty much all the vehicles in the Nihon Automotive collection here at Auto Salon look strange, but the strangest one out of them is this. It looks a lot like a Hummer, and it's super wide like a Hummer. It's stretched out really long, but the original car, it's right down here. Suzuki Escudo. The original car was about half the size of this. Let's take a look inside here. Yep, lots of Hummer styling like the box in the middle, but this has like an extra half foot compared to a regular Hummer. Very simple dash. I'm guessing that's the original dash that came on here. There's no roof on it, just a couple of bikes. And I see some air tanks in here for the air ride suspension to slam it down to the ground. Yes, can you just lay down there?
I will.
5 foot, what?
5'8"-ish.
I'm gonna guess this is not U.S. road legal. I don't know what Japan There we go. Another unusual one we found here is this entire booth behind me. Cal's Customs. They take Japanese vehicles and turn them into California, US inspired looking vehicles. This right here is a Nissan minivan. What I think looks like an Astro van. Behind me is some really cool white wall tires, US inspired. And then I kind of think this one looks like a Malibu, like an older Malibu front end. That's what I'm thinking. And the stock vehicle that they take to make into this is a Toyota Rise. And then the third vehicle, the Carica, C-A-R-I-C-A, starts off as a Toyota Hiace, and they make it look like this. We're trying to figure out what it's styled after. Maybe either another Chevy van or a Toyota, I'm not sure. Volkswagen? It's going after the California styling.
Take a look at this.
Ooh, look at the inside. I'm thinking it looks more like a Volkswagen based on the interior. This reminds me a lot of an old school Volkswagen van. That's sweet. Definitely one of the strangest cars at Auto Salon. We have this LC500 here, which is actually a 3-seater bike. This is a Honda bike up front with a 3-tier. I'm just at a loss for words. So it's built by Gordon. You can look him up at gordon.co.jp, and this is a GL 1800 Trike Type L is what they call it. I'm getting loaded up with passengers here for a photo shoot. I've got to imagine it'd be very unusual to be driving this thing around on the streets, riding a bicycle, and have to remember that you have a wide load in the rear end with the car rear end. That could get you into some trouble, especially in Japan. The streets are not very wide. It's a Honda ACTI, right? Yes, a Honda ACTI. Heavily chopped, 10 inches. So this is a Honda ACTI van, chopped and lowered.
I would have never ever guessed that until I saw the headlights. So
look at this. I can sit on the ground. This is how tall this car is. Center seat in the middle. I don't know how the hell you'd see out of this thing. Wow. They completely redid this entire frame and just used the body, it looks like. Everything's completely custom, including the suspension, control arms, everything completely custom. So it's a Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, Nissan Leaf.
Doesn't look like it anymore.
Yeah.
What made you decide to do this?
Yeah, it's kind of monster.
Yeah. Completely unusual. Are the doors remote too, or just the top?
Whole thing.
You can do it both with remote?
Yeah.
Can you do the doors real quick? No way. How long did it take you?
Just the 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Crazy. Look inside here. It's all pneumatic. He's got a sub in here. The seat doesn't look very comfortable for road trips. Speakers everywhere. It's crazy to see the wide body fenders flipped up here. Just for reference how big this is. It's insane. Damn, a Nissan Leaf with like 15-inch wheels on the back. This is definitely top 3 most unusual car I've seen here. A Nissan Leaf, completely customized, inside and out. I don't think anything's been untouched. Let me see if I can get a shot from the back. The amount of people here is crazy. Now for probably, in my opinion, the most unusual thing I've seen here. This is a school project that took him 3 months to build of a school here in Japan. Started as a Nissan G37 and it turned into this. 3 months creating what you see here out of fiberglass. It's got like the Bozo style front lip on here. It's like 1.5 feet longer than normal. Police lights, forged carbon fiber on the dash. Some really nice wheels on here. Super wide body, not really molded to the car, but to do it in 3 months with students, not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's Very wild. And then when you look inside, there's actually a really big screen in the passenger seat advertising their school for them. Well, I guess they put the R30 taillights on here to make it look like the super silhouette car that we saw. Forged carbon fiber center console, dash, all learning how to do auto body work. And then we got a little model car on here of it. Hope you guys have enjoyed our picks of the strangest, weirdest vehicles we saw at Tokyo Auto Salon. Honestly, there weren't that many unusual cars, but there were a lot of cars I've never seen before.
The ones that were unusual were very unusual, though.
What was your favorite unusual car?
My favorite unusual car? Oh, that LC 500 rear end 3-seater motorcycle.
Yeah, that was wild. When we came up behind that, I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I'm like, LC5, that's a motorcycle. Okay.
What was yours?
Probably that G37. I think it was just crazy to look at from every single angle.
Mine was personally the Leaf, with all the
Leaf?
hydraulics and the electronics in it. Because it was, everything was custom. Everything.
I'm not going
It's too
to.
late.
I'm not
That's going to do it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit subscribe button for whatever we bring you next. From whatever country, who knows. We'll see you guys next time.